Oh, I just...
Oh, shoot. I need to get in there. Something I forgot. I forgot the blade. Is there anything else I forgot? I don't have water. No, I'm not going to put on there. Okay. Is that number 0? That's how we like it. Good evening, gamers. Today's date is August 22nd. It is a Sunday evening in the year of our Lord 2021. And I am, as always, your host, Kyle M. Gresco. This is the first episode of Season 4. And if anyone ever shows up, if you could be so kind as to tell me if the audio is all right. We have a bit of a new setup tonight, as you can see. I told you guys I would be back when I went to college, and here I am, back at college. Many familiar pieces. You see we still have the record player, still have the notebook, still have a desk, kind of. I'm very out of practice. I have not done this sort of talking to a camera in a while. Everything I've done since has been scripted to some degree. And so we're just going to see how this goes. We have a couple of very interesting guests here to talk to you about something very interesting, something that happened very recently here on campus. And so I'd like to introduce Maggie Manarino and Sunny Singh. Come on down, guys.
Hello. Hi.
Hello, Sunny. What's up? How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you, Kyle?
I'm good. Have you ever been on a Fireside chat before?
I mean, I've been in the audience.
You've been in the audience?
Live streaming audience many times.
Which one were you on? Which was your favorite
one? That was
Superlatives? That seems to be a fan favorite.
I mean, I was actually featured in Superlatives.
You were.
I forget what it was.
I think it was most likely to succeed.
Don't know how true
But
that is.
I do not remember. And Maggie, you've been on here multiple times.
Oh, yes. This is
a guest
my
of the
third.
show, a favorite.
Yes.
Is this your favorite fake talk show to appear on?
I'd have to go with yes.
Have you been on any others?
No.
You're very loyal. We appreciate that. Now, Sonny, you were at the event last night, right?
Yeah.
Would you like to
Was.
tell our loyal audience of 0 viewers?
Which event? There was.
Which event? The one that I talked to you about before.
Okay. Yeah.
The one that I wanted to talk about.
Was there? What do you want me to talk about?
I want you to introduce. What was it? What was it?
So it was a concert. Jack Harlow. I'm sure everybody knows who he is.
Maggie, do you know who Jack Harlow is?
I didn't, not really before the concert, but
Really?
then the night before, I listened to all of the songs.
All of the songs?
Yep.
That's upwards of 5 songs. How did you handle all of that?
You know.
Wait a second now. He has over 50 songs.
That's what I said. Over 5 songs.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're right.
I'm right. Yeah. I too listened to multiple songs of his.
Well,
So
he's just gotten very, very popular very recently.
So you didn't know him before?
I did not. I had heard his name, but I was not
Same,
intimately
same.
familiar with him. I had heard of him and Lil Nas X on Old Town Road, and I think I've heard What's Poppin' before, but I was not, like, if you played it, I would probably just think it was Eminem. What did you think of the concert, Sonny, as a fan of Jack Harlow?
Well,
Would you consider yourself a fan?
I wouldn't call myself a fan.
Why not?
I consider myself a music fan.
You're a fan of
Fan
music?
of rap music specifically.
Is Jack Harlow music?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, maybe not according to everybody,
Okay.
but I actually had a great time.
I had a great time. Where were you sitting, standing?
Well, I actually did see you guys.
Yeah.
Trying to leave, both of you guys.
Yeah.
So I was actually curious. How early did you guys get there to get the?
I arrived.
Hal and I arrived
We
together.
arrived at about 7:15 in the line.
Concert began
At 9.
at 9.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
The DJ before was, if I may say so, cringe.
He was good, but he didn't do much.
He didn't get me hyped. I couldn't hear his tunes. Not worth it. And we were in the pit for a while.
We were in the
You-
second row.
you stayed in the
I
pit the whole
was,
time,
and
right?
it was kind of scary. Not gonna lie. You know,
I-
you get pushed around a lot.
I was actually curious because I've been to concerts before, and as like first time rap concert.
This was my first time at a rap concert.
How'd you guys feel?
Well, it was fine at first.
Before he came out.
There was no. Well, like
The
even
quality drastically dropped once he came out.
as it started filling up, we were like, "Oh, this is tight."
You
and
realize
then
It was-
this group of rambunctious second year guys, They come around,
Always the
just
second year.
shoving through, pushing people.
That is how
And they were
Man,
shoving
it was
through. They were
crazy.
shoving through the people.
Yeah, and people were yelling, people were
That's how it happens.
screaming,
Scream.
and then all of a sudden, I start like falling over.
Was it? Were you? Okay. I was in
like,
the
I was-
sixth row. I was in the sixth row. At
Were
the
you like
beginning.
counting like each row? Because
Yeah, each sort of mesh of people I'm counting as a row.
Yeah.
And by the time this happened, I was probably in about the 10th row because I was not moving my feet, but yet more people were coming in front of me. And I think now it must have been you. Somebody slipped, fell,
No,
tripped,
that was
or
not me.
otherwise lost their footing, and the whole pit falls to the left, falls back to the right, falls back to the left again, and then collapses inward like a black hole.
No, it wasn't me, but I think I was in there at that moment because I was trying to escape, and as I was escaping, there was like two guys who were like just being shoved together, and I like barely made it through so much that like my hair got stuck in
Wow.
between, and I'd like yank my hair out, but I was like, it was terrifying.
So it's safe to say you guys weren't.
I wasn't
expecting-
ready for that.
I saw one of my hallmates, shout out to Mackay, he was attached to a long string of, I guess, people he knows. And so he went by, hand outstretched in a preschool line. And so I said, Mackay, take me out of here. And he grabbed real tight to my wrist, and I grabbed real tight to his. And he dragged me out of the pit
So you kind of saved
before
your life.
Harlow started. Basically, yeah. So I owe him a debt of 7 years of servitude
Well, I mean, I wish you guys had stayed because.
in the pit. Well, I stayed at the
Exciting.
concert. I went up to the amphitheater seats, and I just
Yeah,
chilled
but
there.
the amphitheater seats aren't as.
No.
Everyone was still sitting. I was kind of surprised by that. I thought everyone was going to stand.
I will be honest. I liked sitting on the stands a lot more. I felt like I could hear the music a lot better. I really liked his DJ. His DJ was great.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was very hyped. She was very into it. And even when he was just like standing there going,
Well, Jack Harlow's a funny guy.
is he a
Naturally-
funny guy?
Very naturally funny.
Okay.
I don't know if
Is he
he's like-
funnier up close?
I could not see him.
I couldn't see. No, I think the tallest guy in the amphitheater was standing directly in front of me the entire time. I
That's
did
how
not
it
see his
goes.
face like once. So
Trust me, even like close up, you couldn't see because like everybody was jumping up and down.
Yeah.
So
I think we all have to talk about the main event of that concert, which was
when you say Fireflies.
when he sang Fireflies.
oh,
Now, Maggie, I don't know if you knew this, but he told us all to take out our phones, and he wanted the flashlights on. Do you remember this? No, you don't.
no, I do
And
remember
he told
that.
us to record this, and he said, we're going viral.
I remember.
He
And
said he were going
Actually,
viral.
funny fact, it did go viral.
It
I mean,
has-
I saw
on his
It has
Instagram.
gone
I think
viral.
like we're pretty famous now.
Yeah.
Because we were there.
I,
So
He posted us on his Instagram. We're literally on
On
Jack
his-
Harlow.
on
like,
his
you're like
TikTok,
front
too.
row?
No, this
No,
was when
but-
I was probably
okay.
you
20.
can't see us, but
Oh.
it's the UVA.
Well,
We shot
I-
at UVA.
I would like to point out that he has gone doubly viral then, because I took my video of Fireflies, which I recorded horizontally because I'm an intelligent man, recorded horizontally, uploaded to YouTube, the very website you, one viewer, are on.
Oh, we got a view.
Shout out to the one viewer. Anything for the fans. I posted the video, and you can see it on my YouTube channel. You can see the Kyle perspective. And as of filming, it probably has about 6,000 views.
Really?
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, pull it up on your phone.
Wait, actually.
It's called Poppin' Off to Jack Harlow singing Owl City's Fireflies at UVA on, and then whatever the date
Is that
was.
the full title?
That's the full title. I tried to put as many details in there to get all the views I could.
Andrew recorded horizontally.
I recorded horizontally.
Nice work.
Hey, I'm a man of the people.
That's very nice.
That's crazy. Is it like people that you've never seen before?
Yeah,
that
well,
are, like,
so we have about 30 subscribers to this channel on a good day.
Mhm.
Our view count is lower. Our view count is about 6. Our view count is about the population of this room, including Donald Glover. And so my analytics are really funny. They're like view count in comparison greater than
oh my
999%.
gosh, Kyle.
Yeah, it's like 6,000 views
203 likes.
and only 1 dislike.
But you
And
need
it's
to get
only
a
a
dislike.
52
That's how you know you have real fans.
Yeah,
If people start disliking you,
And
you're fucking
25
up.
comments.
yeah. The comments are stupid. Some person asked what song it was, and I put the song in the title. I don't, and they misspelled song.
It's not even.
Or maybe they were just
Jack-
curious.
There's no way they were.
I have
Anyway.
to appreciate the comment at least.
Yeah. I appreciate the interaction, and it'll definitely get me boosted. I feel bad for anyone. Well, no one's here from that video. No one's watching this that also watched that video right now. But if you are,
How do you know the one viewer is not?
Maybe he thought.
hey, if
it
you're the
would be
one
Jack
viewer,
Harlow
type in
again.
chat. If that one viewer is Jack Harlow, Jack, I'd love to have you on the show.
He owes everything to you, Kyle.
I will.
He owes it all
I
to
have
you.
about $5 I can give you. I can't cover the flight. I can't cover a hotel. You could theoretically sleep on the floor of the dorm, but I'm not giving you a sleeping bag or a blanket or a pillow. But I'd love to have you on the show if you don't mind. Oh, we're down to 0.
Dang it.
I think
He
you
was
lost
mad.
Hey,
He lost
see you,
it.
Jack.
I think
He
it was a
got
sleeping
mad.
bag.
I may have given you
No,
your
why
rise
didn't
to
you give
stardom.
him the sleeping
At
bag?
least- at least
Kyle?
the
Are you
sleeping bag.
kidding me?
The least you could do is a blanket.
You just lost.
I'll give him one of Nathan's. We have extra towels. We don't have a sleeping bag or a blanket. We didn't expect. Anyway. So, yeah. Overall, in a number, how would you rate the Jack Harlow concert at UVA?
So that was my second Jack Harlow concert.
You've been to another Jack Harlow concert?
Yes.
Okay. Was it better or
I
worse?
would
than
say
the other?
it was better
Why?
than the first one because people were getting more excited.
People were more into it.
So I
Which
would
is
give
funny, 'cause
it.
I thought the crowd was pretty dead most of the time.
I think it's because you were a little bit farther
Okay.
back.
None of
But-
the energy was back. Well, I was just looking at the pit, and it seemed like
I
there wasn't
think
a lot
we
of
just
movement.
needed like his main songs.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I would give it like a 7.5.
7.5 out of 10.
Maybe an 8.
And do you have another group or another performer that you could give us for comparison?
Well, I was comparing it to his last one,
Okay.
but if I was comparing it to like Travis Scott,
Yeah.
it would be like a 5 out of 10.
That's good to know. What would you give that Travis concert?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. And how would you rate the Jack Harlow concert, Maggie?
I would
Be
rate
careful, he's watching.
I would rate a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
Because deduct 1 for the sweat of other people
True.
on
Okay.
me.
That's
Lots
fair.
of
That's fair.
Deduct 2 for the tall man standing in front of me.
Tall man does suck.
Then deduct.
Did you ask him to move at least, or
No, I was scared.
Okay, that's on
Then
you.
deduct
That is
3 for being shoved. I
Okay.
would say that, which not Jack's fault, but it was the experience.
But he should have been better. He should have put up more signs or something.
Yeah.
Social distancing, everybody.
Yeah.
I would give it a 6 out of 10. I would say it was worth it, but I would not do it again in the same way that I did it. I would do things differently if I
Same.
went.
Same.
Such as not get there 2 hours early and not stand in the pit for an hour.
That's on me.
But other than that, fun concert. I enjoyed it. I probably would not stand around the Catholics next time because they were not too hyped. But I needed somewhere to go, and that is a safe space. Because I can see my roommate in the mob of Catholics from half a mile away.
he's quite tall.
He is. He's huge. Some of the boys in the dorm, I don't think he is. Some of the boys in the hall have started calling him Lightning Rod.
I
Now he
don't
knows.
get it. I don't get it.
Because he's really tall. So, and lightning rods
So he's gonna catch lightning because
He's going to catch lightning because he's taller than everything around him.
I mean, I think
Which
they
isn't,
could've-
like,
they
really
could've
true.
come up with a better name.
What would you call Nathan? What would you give Nathan as a nickname?
I'm not one for nicknames.
I would probably call him Nate if I had to give him. a
I mean,
nickname.
I do call him Nate.
Solid. I'd call him Matt
Nat. Ooh.
He does.
Nat King Cole.
or Than.
What if we just call him Nathaniel from now on?
He's not named Nathaniel. He's named Nathan. That's
Short for
funny.
Nathaniel.
Not on his birth certificate. It's not. All right. Do you guys have any closing comments about the Jack Harlow concert?
I don't know. It's probably better than the tech concert. That's all I'm gonna say.
I would disagree.
You disagree?
Yeah.
Were you at the tech concert?
No.
No, but it just looked very fun from videos and stuff.
You don't.
Nah, I
Why
think
would you-
Jack
why would
Harlow
you
was
say
better.
that?
I think Jack Harlow was better than the tech concert. Honestly,
Honestly,
that's
He's
my
not being
that's my
coerced.
honest opinion. I wasn't
Yeah.
told to say anything. I'm here by my own will.
thank you for that statement that you gave forthright. Who would you guys like to see on UVA's amphitheater
Good
campus
question.
concert?
Good question.
Who would you
Yeah.
like to see next? Maybe someone unexpected, because I don't think anyone really expected Jack Harlow to be there. Like when the RAs were talking about it and it hadn't been revealed,
Yeah.
I thought it was a joke.
Really?
I
Well,
did.
you know, actually, 2 years ago they had ASAP Bird,
I did not.
and then a year before that, you guys know Tyler McGuire. You know his brother Brian.
Yeah.
His freshman year, they had J. Cole.
Yeah.
J.
I knew
Cole?
that. Who did you guys think it was gonna be?
I
thought-
knew it was gonna be Jack. I
I
heard about
thought
it.
it
like
was
a
gonna
month
be
ago.
the Kid Leroy.
I think that would have been better.
Because,
than Jack
like,
Harlow.
I still
He's
don't
still
know who
kinda
Kid
new.
Leroy is.
You know?
He's
You think they
Jack
booked him
Harlow,
before
Yeah,
he
he
blows
is
up?
bigger.
Oh.
I'm actually surprised they got Jack.
I
Harlow.
kind
That
of
would've
was
been
hoping
crazy.
for Yo-Yo Ma, I'll be honest. So,
Real question.
He's a
real question.
cellist. He's a world famous cellist. He played at Obama's inauguration.
Really?
Yeah, the second time. So who would you like to see next time? In 3 words or less.
I was gonna ask you a question.
Okay, you can.
Does it have to be like a rapper?
No, it could be any musical performer or any group.
Well, whoever made Fireflies, I think they would be.
Owl City, you'd like to see Owl City?
Would be a great. They make good time as well, right?
They did. And
Actually, I would like to see
Jepsen.
Carly Rae Jepsen.
Carly Rae Jepsen.
Just for Call Me Maybe.
I think the crowd would pop off for Carly
That would
Rae
be
Jepsen.
exciting.
The audience agrees. I saw our boy Zach nodding to Carly Rae Jepsen. Maggie, who would you like to have?
Oh gosh. I don't know. You know, Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
That would be fun.
That would be impressive if they could get
That'd
Lady
be kinda
Gaga.
lit.
I don't think she'd play here
I don't. Why?
because we're just in college.
Well,
Yeah,
we're
but
the-
you said
we're the
anyone.
biggest college in Virginia.
Or no way we're bigger than Tech. Like, I know
Bigger
we're like
as
the
in-
highest nationally
Yeah,
ranked.
we're higher ranked.
Okay. I would like to see probably the Beatles. If we could get the Beatles, I think that would be.
I'm
what
not
I
sure
would
how
love to see.
possible that is.
I know they're big and I know they're
Not-
British, but
not-
I'm
I
sure
was
they all
thinking
have
Jackson
passports.
For
5.
different
The
reasons.
Jackson 5 could be hype as well,
Also not sure how.
or maybe like the Dave Matthews Band.
Mhm. Yeah.
If they could get Dave and his band, that would be. I think a lot of people would be really upset to find out that it was the Dave Matthews Band, and I think that would be really funny.
I would actually like to see Lil Dicky.
I've had a lot of people tell me that I remind him.
Yeah,
of
you
him,
do.
which is, I don't know if that's a compliment.
So actually, I might just start calling you Dave because that's his.
Oh.
That's his real name.
There's some
You
girls
kind of look
in
like
LaFerve
Dave.
that keep calling me Brad because they think I look like a frat boy. But when they met me, I was playing cards in the lounge on a Friday night, which is about as far away from frat boy as you can get. And so I don't know why they have that impression.
No.
Any closing comments?
I just like your taco socks.
I like my taco socks as well. They're actually dinosaurs. I'm not going to show feet on screen.
Okay.
I know, like, second show of this I did, I got complaints from people because they could see my toes. It was Rosemary. Rosemary Dojak, if you're out there watching this, you're welcome for not having to see my toes. All right, well, that's all I need you
Do
to
you want
for.
to ask Donald Glover if he has any?
Oh, I guess we could have Donald Glover it.
I mean, we have like a special
We did.
guest star, and he hasn't spoken.
He hasn't. He's a very quiet man. He's very reserved. Maggie, everyone can see you moving him. It's- Maggie, it's not slick.
Ask him a question.
Maggie.
Ask him a question.
Donald Glover, how tall are you?
He doesn't know.
He's 5'8".
Did you really? Is that
He
life
is.
size?
Yeah, he's like the exact same height as us.
But that's childish Gambino.
Oh, so you didn't get Donald Glover?
No,
That
I didn't
job
get
is
Well,
Gambino.
I wanted the musician. I didn't want the actor.
Okay.
I know they look really similar. All right, well, that's all I need you guys for. Thank you for coming on, Maggie.
Thank you for having me again.
Thanks
Of
for
course,
having me.
Look forward to
Whenever
being
you want to come on, I might not be doing a show that night, but if you do, so be it. And I think we'll conclude the show tonight with a fan favorite segment. And as always, if you have a segment you'd like to see or a topic for one of our recurring segments you'd like to see, you can email me at kylegresco@gmail.com. I'm not going to spell it for you. Go watch a different Fireside Chat for that. We're going to conclude with a toned-down version of the favorite segment of everybody that knows this show. Maggie, do you want to guess which segment it is? Colleges that are still open. And at this current time, it's just about all of them. Thank you guys. Have a good night. Drive safe, and I'll see you next time I have the urge to stand in front of a camera and look like a fool in front of strangers. Good night, gamers. End stream.